Hey guys, gonna have a quick little chitty chat about earnest money and how earnest money works because I think that some of you guys are a little confused. So earnest money happens when you are buying a house and in the contract it says buyer to pay seller blah 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 amount of earnest money. Now the earnest money amount differs in each state, and I know it differs in each county in the state of Alabama because Auburn earnest money is a little bit different than Lake Martin earnest money. Everybody's got these different rules. So any which way, it's kind of like a good faith thing, like a handshake. We want your house and we're willing to put down $5,000 in earnest money to prove how much we want your house. Kind of like seals the deal type of thing. Again, this is the state of Alabama. I don't know all the rules everywhere else. I'm only licensed in the state of Alabama. So don't be coming at me with, well, what do you know what her law? I'm talking state of Alabama. And hell, I might be a little bit wrong on that, but I don't think so. So here's the deal. You have three things that you can get your earnest money back for real quick. An appraisal. If the house doesn't appraise and you cannot negotiate the price out, like for an example, if the house appraises at $300,000, but the contract was like $320,000, and the seller it won't go, okay, you're right, it didn't appraise, I'll take $300,000. The seller wants still their $320,000, and you can't negotiate it out. Then you can get your earnest money back. If that made sense, I talk really fast. Number two, if the inspection comes back and the buyer's like, oh my God, there's a lot wrong with this house. I'm getting the hell out of this deal. That does happen. Or like if you can't negotiate, or the seller goes, I ain't fixing shit. You get it what you get, and that's it. That does happen too. So then the buyer would get their earnest money back. Last but not least, the finance contingency is where the buyer has to continue along with the loan, and in the contract it has a specific date. By blah, 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 buyer is going along with the loan. I'm making it very simple. There's a lot more words than that, but I'm not gonna bore you with all that. Those are the three ways to get your earnest money back. You can't just decide that you don't want the house 3 days before closing and go, I want my earnest money back, but I'm not buying the house. Hell no, that's not how that goes, but that's how some of you guys think. Okay, do you know what happens when that happens? First of all, the house then has to go back on the market. Everybody's like, what's wrong with the house? Is there something wrong with the house? It was the inspection, wasn't it? There's like something really wrong and they backed out because of the inspection. No, that's not it half the time. It's because the dang buyers are crazy and they had buyer's remorse and they changed their mind. That's what's happening. Because everybody is so like, gotta have this house. Yeah, you gotta buy it now. And they're like, oh shit, I got the house, really don't want it. But let's wait until 3 days before closing and then change our mind. You guys, you can do that, but you can't get your earnest money back when you do that. That's just not right. You can't do that. You cannot ask for somebody to take their house off the market while they could have sold it to somebody else and then go, I want my earnest money back. That's not cool. Use your moral compass. We need a moral compass out there, and a lot of you guys don't have it. All right, I am off my preacher's mode right now, I guess, so to speak. And I'm gonna quit my preach, and I'm actually gonna go sell a house. So on that note, peace out, and remember, home is the nicest where there is. And be a good human. Be nice. Bless your heart.